And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the BPL Show. It is Friday. Happy fucking weekend, everybody. And tonight's special guest.
Oh, let me
Yeah,
fix
I could
that.
hear it. I could
Let me
hear it.
fix. All
It's
right, there we go.
but yeah, no, tonight's Madman's tonight's special guest. Yeah, but no, it's all good, dude. I heard it, but you fixed it. What's up, everybody? Thank you, Justin, for sharing the shit out. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, no Iron Animal show today? What's up, Moon over Miami? What's up, Keys? CSL, BPL Junior, and I believe your wife's in here, right?
Yep, Miss Candy Reptiles, what's up, Kateria? I'll mess the intro up, man. I apologize, man.
That's all good, dude. It's all good. So, you got some new gators, huh? Or you got a new gator? You got two new retics?
Yeah, we got gator. We got some gators. We wound up picking up two, but one was shipped out. Got some solid. I got tiger salamanders.
Let me put you on solo real quick.
We got tiger salamanders. We had picked up some Pac-Man frogs, two albinos, and two regular two normal Pac-Mans, and two ornate monitors, which the ornate they put them as being Nile monitors for so long, but they actually wound up making them as their own species or whatsoever.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
but this the gator right here. You know, he mad
And,
cool and chilling, fall back, man.
and that was the one that was fucking up the goldfish.
Yeah, I'm talking about, man. He was like he was going in on him, man. Like the first time I put the fish in there with him, it was like, he really he went after him not as much as he did the second time I put the goldfish in there. I'm talking about, man, he demolished I'm talking about, he was just going after him. And it's pretty cool to watch, man. Just actually just sitting here right now and holding the gator. It's cool, man. Like, watching them on TV and things like that. And
Oh yeah.
he mad laid back and chill, man.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's badass. I could
Yeah.
hear him too.
Oh, you can hear him. Yeah, yep. I remember the one time I had put a video on of somebody with gators, with the baby gators, and the baby gators was making the noise as if they was calling, for their mother. And when he heard it, he started making the noise as well and stuff like that. We was sitting in the truck when I first got him. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I wound up going to the reptile show last Saturday, and when we was walking past, the guy my wife seen it, and she like, yeah, man, you gotta grab it. So I'm like, man, we wound up picking them up.
That's badass, man. That's fucking badass.
Man, he just pissed all on my shirt just now, man.
So what about the two retics? What'd you get?
The retics was is they a platinum male het for anthrax, and het for purple phase, and it's a normal female het for platinum and purple phase, and so that'll make a total, I believe, of 9 retics that we have. Like pretty much everything else is all babies except for the two I have that I'm gonna be pairing up this year, and I'm gonna start on my pairing with the retics. I introduced them earlier this month, well, late last month, but I'm gonna go for the day before Thanksgiving, and start focusing on, with pairing them up right there and see how that goes for me this year. Since I had a nice year with the ball pythons last year.
Yeah. And then you also got what, the Nile Monitor, correct?
Yeah, I got two now monitors. Well, they actually, again, they ornate monitors.
What's up,
Um,
Keys?
they on it monitors, and again, like they look real similar to the Nile monitors, but they actually a different species than the Niles. But yeah, they actually on it monitors. Yep.
Hell yeah, dude, that is bad the fuck ass.
Yeah, we got those, and then I said we got the tiger salamanders, and like they really like I got them in this little bin, and they pretty
How big,
much, huh?
how big do they get?
The salamanders, the
Yeah. Yeah.
the salamander right now is like they like actually the same size as the gator right now. I'm not sure like how big they get, and like I got them like they pretty like I seen them in a water bowl like once, but pretty much for the most part they be buried, like they burrow under the dirt for the most part and things like that. So like they really don't be too active. I drop food and stuff in there, and
Pinkies?
huh.
Pinkies?
Now I drop crickets in there and mealworms and stuff like that, and I just leave them be. And I check in there sometimes, and you can see the one of the heads just sticking up out the dirt and things like
How,
that.
so what else did you end up getting?
And then we got the Pac-Man frogs as well. We wound up getting 4 Pac-Mans.
Just all normals, or did you get some
Not
strawberry?
not now. They he ain't have any strawberries. We wanted he had two. I had got 2 albinos and then
Nice.
and then 2 normals, and I wound up getting a pixie frog as well. But a guy I know wound up wanting the pixie frog, so I wound up giving him the pixie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like that was everything that we wanted to grabbing right there.
That's fucking badass. How big are the retics you got? They fully grown,
Nah,
or they they
they
little?
they babies like
They look
I'm
like a ball python, but not a ball python.
like I'm not too crazy with buying adult like snakes really. Now I mean, especially with the retics and stuff like that, because the one male that we have, he wasn't an adult, but he was already a nice sized male, and a person could tell you that they was handled a lot or whatsoever, but
Yeah.
like people will say anything to sell them or whatever. So I ain't really too crazy about buying adult large snakes and stuff, because man, getting bit by one of them things definitely don't feel good at all.
It's just a love kiss.
Man, yeah. Hey, listen, man, the one retic I got, he tagged me on my my one finger, and and it didn't feel good at all, man. Like I swear I wanted to cry, man. It didn't feel good at all, bro.
Yeah. So what's up, unicorn? Derek's reptiles. Keys is like hell nah. Like I
Hold on,
don't
let
know.
me.
Seeing
Huh?
that bite Jay took in the
I'm telling.
face.
Listen, man. Like the Burmese python. We went to the Altoona Reptile Show in 2018, and like I was just fixed on getting the Burmese python, because the Burmese python was the second snake that I had got when I was a kid. So I wanted another Burmese python. So we go to
Hell yeah.
we go to the reptile show. So I see a Burmese python this Burmese python was already probably like 7 to 8 feet. So Derek, what's going on, man? So like when so I pull it out. I pull it out the thing when we get home. Now the Burmese python got a whole bunch of shed and everything on it. Like it's kind of underweight or whatever. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm a professional and all of the crazy stuff like that, man. So I put the Burmese python around my neck. I'm standing in the kitchen. I got the 2 kids, got the boys. They sitting there looking at me. Next thing you know, the Burmese python just turned around and just bite me right in my face and joint, man. So I'm like, you know,
Uh, It was trying to become part of the family, man. So around the kids is all. I love this experience and try to give you a kiss. That was all it was.
So I put them up, and I take them out, the soak them and get some of the old skin off of them, man. And I ain't have no more problems with them after that right there, man. So but
I'm telling you, that was just like he was giving you thanks. He was trying to give you a kiss for being like, dude, thanks for bringing me home.
yeah, man. Yeah, probably so, man. Cause he wound up being cool. What's up, everybody, man? I'm looking at the comments or whatsoever, man. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate BPL having me on the show tonight, man.
Always, man. You know you're always welcome up here. I mean,
Hey,
I've
man.
had you 5-6 times.
Hey, man. Last night with you had keys constrictors up here, man, and it was crazy. Like they actually like they actually right there where I'm from, man. It was crazy, man. That was crazy last night.
I could drop the link for them if they want to join.
Yeah, that was crazy last night. Let me I just looked at my one girl. She looked like she going into shed or whatever. I had fed her 2 guinea pigs last week. And no, I think she ate 3 of them, I believe.
Damn.
Yeah, like guinea pig, like they real, they small. Now, I mean, I really don't like buying them, but the dude had them, and he had them for like a nice, reasonable price or whatsoever. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and just grab some, man. And
I'm surprised you just don't like. Fuck, you got. I mean, might as well start doing like everything. You know what I'm saying? You got retics. If I was gonna breed retics, I'd be breeding pigs.
see, like with the guinea pigs are pets. Like like with the with the with the breeding of the rabbits and the guinea pigs and stuff like that, like they real big, man. So I was cool with breeding the rats and stuff like that, because I with the rat system with the rats and stuff like that. So that was cool. But with the rabbits, like I'm terrified of rabbits probably just as much as I'm scared of mice and rats and stuff like that. Oh man.
Why? Are you kidding? Really?
Yeah, like I'm terrified.
Man, that rabbit ever bit me, I'd smack that mother. It'd go right in the tank.
Listen,
It'd
man,
be like that'd be dinner
like
for the research for the night.
I like they I don't and then they like it's a lot more, I believe, more maintenance than keeping up with the rats and stuff. Like I even tried the ASF, man, and like we got some ASF rats, and and I wound up sticking one of the little sticks in there, and the ASF it actually grabbed the stick and started trying to bite the stick. So once I knew that right there wasn't gonna work at all and stuff like that. Once I seen that, I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna work right here, man. Because I'm not about to get bit by no ASF.
I'm not knocking on anyone that does it. Like I see a lot of people do this. They use tongues. Like I won't use even when I like. I'm not gonna say what we talked about behind stage, but when I get the other one, same thing. Love lock might be needed. I might be in that fucking cage the whole time too. We never know.
Look, man. I'm just like I'm honestly I don't know why, but I'm terrified of them things, man. Like they like rats. They small. I think because they small and they move so fast. Like they move so fast, man. I hate it. I'm about to mess with one of the retics. I'm about to grab one of them real fast.
Sweet. What's up, Fungus Quinn? Yo, just don't get in the face, all right? We're not trying to see man go down. Whew. Look at that. That's it's just that thing is like just a baby. It stays, man, beautiful.
That right there, that little exercise right there got me out of breath. Whew. Whew. She actually, I'm letting her crawl back into her enclosure. Like she going back in it right now by herself. Whew. Oh my God. She freaking, she bigger and heavy is heck. Oh my God.
Hell yeah, dude, that is badass.
Yeah, she just crawled. She actually just crawled. She crawled back in her enclosure herself. I put her head into her enclosure, and she just went in there herself. So I just closed it up, and she in there. Yep.
So, what do you have pairing for the balls? Do you have pairing?
With the ball pythons, we got the
Fungus Queen wants to know how big for the retic do you have?
So I haven't really like measured her completely in a long time, but she's in the 8-foot enclosure.
You're all double me.
Yeah, like she in an 8-foot enclosure, and she's about she close to about she's over like 14 feet, and she's over 14 feet. She real big, and I actually got her sister as well. Her sister is as long as her, but not as not as thick as her. Like that snake right there. Like I kid you not, like she got one of the best appetites ever, man. Like she like whatever you put in the enclosure, even in shed, she gonna knock them down and take them down or whatsoever. So I had her. We had her now for almost 4 years.
Oh yeah, dude, that's fucking badass, man.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Just bringing her out just like that was like, man, freaking.
That was like your daily workout.
Yeah, man. Like I got a male in there. Like he in shed right now. We got him from Bob Clark last year, and when we got him, he came with the umbilical cord, and I was at work, and my wife called me, and she freaking out she said one of the snakes bit each other. I'm like, what you talking about? One of the snakes bit each other. She said the snake is like is bleeding from the stomach or whatever. So when she called me and she showed me, and then she wound up hitting whatchamacallit up, and he said it was the umbilical cord and told us what to do, and told us what to do, and we wound up like he wound up being one of the best snakes that we had. Said nice, maybe one day I'll get something bigger than my boy. She's 5.5.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I actually got a boa. We got a boa constrictor too. The boa constrictor that we got is the oldest snake that we have. We had him now for probably for almost 12 years going on. Almost 12 years we had the boa. So he the oldest snake that we have. And boa constrictors is actually one of my favorite snakes.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
I love boa constrictors. Huh?
So I got a question for you. I'm just curious, I mean, because you've had ball python clutches and all that. So, I don't know if you had any boa babies though, like live.
Nah.
Okay.
Like
How do you feel about it's nothing bad, of course. With the whole egg or live birth, which one would you prefer, though?
Actually, but for me dealing with like a lot of like anxiety and stuff like that, like I would actually like the them when they give birth to the live young and stuff like that. I think it's a is it takes away from the like the stress of like making sure
The egg's
the
good.
yeah
Yeah.
the eggs is good and stuff like that, man. 'Cause I actually did real good this year, man. Like I did real good. Like for my first time, like I did good, and like I ain't driving myself crazy. You see, already I don't have no hair on my head, so I couldn't lose any more hair whatsoever. So, you know, I did good this year, man. But I love boa constrictors, and like the next snake that I want to get is an anaconda. Nah, man, like that's the next snake.
Yellow, green.
It really don't matter, man. Like it really don't matter, man. Like it,
Dude, they could be fucking little pricks, though.
yeah. Like I'm saying, like like me buying them, I know what I'm getting myself into. Know what I mean,
Oh yeah.
especially buying them from a baby. So I know what I'm getting myself into, man. So, but
You're definitely
every
gonna have to start breeding fucking cows, pigs. Like
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah, like see, man,
have
like where I live at, I go. It's a lot of farms around me that breed rabbits. So like I get the rabbits, man, for a nice decent price, man. So like for like a nice real decent price, man. So like that right there saved me. Hell yes, green. If I had the room, I definitely would. Said the green. My wife said she don't like him, and Fungus Queen said yeah, man. And then he said, chill, man. Listen, man. Like, see, like everybody, like I say anaconda. They say yo anaconda. I'm like, yeah, like anaconda. They don't understand that the retakes get just as
I
big.
want to be honest. This is me. I would love an anaconda, green, both green and yellow. I would love,
Yeah,
of course, my ball pythons. I would love to have a boa. I would love to have a berm. I would love to have a retic. I would love to have a rock python. Um, no, nothing really venomous. I don't want to really truly get into venomous. But I mean, if I could have so many different kinds of pythons to boas to fuck yeah, I would. I'd have one of each. That should be my whole house would be taken. I'd be like, babe, we gotta sleep in the car. Like
yeah. Like, where I'm at right now is actually this is the living room. This was my living room, but I don't people don't come to my house because I don't know, like, you know what I mean. So my living room was converted into my snake room or whatsoever. So
same. I got the living room now as a snake room, and then the snake room that I had is now just a pure rat room. I'm just gonna use
said
that for
said
breeding rats.
I got kids I want to live. Man, listen, man, like like I like with the like I said, I just pulled the one retake out right there, and I had I was coaching little league. I was coaching little league football for a short period of time, and I wound up taking one of the snakes out to one of the football games or practices they had. And, and the kids like love the snake, and excuse me, they got a bike fest out here every year where I live at, and my daughter, she wound up taking one of the ball pythons to the motorcycle fest, and the snake actually got more attention than the actual motorcycles that was out there, man. So it was like you don't see a person walking down the street every day with a snake in their hand or whatsoever, man. So like
Nope.
that was like that was a cool experience, and like right now I'm actually in the process of trying to put together having our first expo reptile show in the city that I live in, and stuff like that. So like that's what I'm in the process of doing that right there right now.
See, last time I took us, I would say the last one that went out for a walk with me was Odin, and everybody that I walked past, like half of them probably didn't notice, and the other half that did notice the snake, like they made sure they were like 10 feet away. I'm like, it's just a ball python. I'm like, what's a retic? No, that's a whole nother story, man.
I'm looking what Derek said. Oh, that sounds nice, man. Said my living room is my snake room too. I don't have company, so it works for me too. Yeah, man. Like that's how it is, man. Like, yeah, like for those that's just now meeting me or whatsoever. Like I you know, I've done like the reptile community has changed a lot. You know what I mean, and it got a lot better, man. You know, it changed a lot. And like when I first started my channel, I wrote a book called The Thoughts of a Madman. So that's how I got the name Madman, and then you know the serpents that came along with it. So you know, it's a lot that goes behind the story, you know, of my channel. And
What's up, Brad?
so so now you know it's just like you know we want to like you know like I'm sitting here you know with BPL, man, you know a cool dude, you know we talk outside of YouTube and things like that, man. And for snakes or reptiles period to have such a negative reputation, but it actually brings a lot of good people together and network and things like that, man. So you know, it's like they misunderstood creatures and things like that. So you know, just you know, bringing more people to the awareness of them and you know, taking my ability to use my words and my thoughts and put it together and you know and bring people to enlighten them about reptiles and stuff like that, man. So you know, like that's one of my biggest things, you know, and hope of doing with this reptile show. And I'm planning on doing it sometime next year. Uh I talked to the Chamber of Commerce, and when I talked to them, like you know the one lady I spoke to, like they was excited, you know, about it because you know like again you just be able to go to like I know for myself, like me going to a reptile expo, I swear to you, it's like me going to Toys R Us when I was a kid, man. Like you just want everything that you see, like know what I mean, like every when you go in there, like you don't me, I don't have enough money when I go into the reptile shows and stuff like that because you just see everything and you just want to you want to buy it and things like that, and then you get to see the cool and interesting animals and get to interact with the people and stuff like that. So, nah, man.
And that's very true on everything he said, and not only just that, but like it's true. That man and I do talk off camera or live streams. He has my personal number, I have his, um, and I like this, like you were, like you said, dude, like showing like kids snakes and shit. Like that's really cool. Getting people more knowledgeable is what it's really about. Like it's a especially ball pythons, like or any snake, like they're not as bad as everyone thinks they are. Like they're not just like this as soon as they see a human, like it's on and cracking, like you're about to go fight for your life. Like no, you're good, you're
like,
good.
like right now, I have a cousin that he's an actor. He's you know he done a couple TV series or whatsoever, and he working on a series right now, and you know, and he asks how did I feel about would I allow him to film my snakes in one of his movies. I'm like, man, shoot, like man, heck yeah, like I'm down for that, you know, all day, man. So I've been bit twice in 20 plus years by ball pythons. I've been bit once by a ball python. Let me go
See, you're both fucking lucky. Okay, so I've been lit up by my male pied. I probably got tagged by him at least like 30 times in the beginning since I had him. Yeah, no, he was a hatchling, so he was just a plain prick. BMO bites. He'll bite me here and there. That's found out the true morph of BMO finally. I got to go and talk to the guy about him from. He did some research, found out it's a caramel albino, but that motherfucker loves to bite.
So the ball pythons are actually my wife's. And this is this girl this got me out of breath right here too. Whew. She is a champagne pastel, and my wife named her Banana. But what we was doing was I was feeding them, and I made a mistake and put my hand too close when the rat was in there. She tagged me. Yup. But yeah, she real heavy, man. She one of the older snakes that we had as well.
Oh yeah. I do have I just by itself champagne mill. Don't know what I have truly planned for him yet, but
Put her back.
and that's how I got my first bite. He got bit. Hell yeah.
Said my first time. I got bit. See, the first time I got bit, again, this gonna go back. It's gonna go back to New Jersey. I was we brought a what you call that the Burmese python. Now I was like 13 years old, and this snake was freaking like 4 or 5 feet already. So if like with the Burmese pythons, like they real like he just kept hissing like a cat. So I was kind of I was scared of it somewhat. So we go to the reptile show. I mean, we go to the reptile store in East Orange, New Jersey, on Main Street, Animal Kingdom. So I buy four mice. So I take all 4 mice and I just dump them right into the tank. So when I dump the mice in the tank, my uncle looked at him like, man, he said, man, that's too many mice that you just put in there at one time, man. Take some of them drinks out. So I'm 13 years old. So I go and put my hand in the tank, and that Burmese python just turned around and just tagged me and caught me right in my fingertips, man. And it drew blood a little bit, but that was the first time that I was bit by a snake. I was 13, man. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. It just like from all them teeth, it drew blood.
For me, the last time I was bit, I believe was 3 weeks ago on the live stream because someone was. Last time I was bit was about three weeks ago to a month on the live stream. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, it went out. It went out a little bit as you was talking.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that I got bit on the live stream like 3 weeks ago to a month ago, something like that.
I've been going back and forth with my wife about it, and I really want to get. Hold on, let me turn this down. I really want to get a copperhead, and but I told her I keep the copperhead in the garage and stuff like that. But I want to go and get me a copperhead, man.
We got the answer.
He said no, yeah. Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, man. Yeah, like I never knew that the copperheads and the rattlesnakes and the water moccasins they was all considered in the pit viper family and stuff like that. But the copperheads, like, they have the most the least lethal venom than out of than out of all the other ones and stuff like that. Like they say, it'll hurt more than it'll actually kill you. I don't know, man. I like the way they look, man. I like the way they look. I know dealing with them, it's dangerous, but like when you took a lot of risk and chance in your life and stuff like that, and I mean for foolishness and stuff like that, you might as well take more risks in doing something that you love and stuff like that. You always be careful and cautious and stuff like that, like and. But yeah, that's what I definitely want, man.
I don't think I'll get into the whole venomous thing. Like I said, just not. I don't know. I just don't trust myself.
So you don't
It's not
trust.
that I don't trust my kids either, though.
Like, see now, like we gotta, like, all right, I got a garage that's not attached to to the property and stuff like that, and because I also was going to get some the Emperor Scorpions and stuff like that, and the first time I had brought my mother a scorpion for her birthday, because that's my mother's zodiac sign. So I wound up getting one of those, and sitting there watching them eat was like real interesting and fascinating.
Get a
Like,
king. Get like a monocle or a king.
what, scorpion?
No, cobra.
Oh, nah, I'm not getting nah, nah. Look, like, it's like like uh a buddy of mine's. He was like he got about 4 rattlesnakes, and how he got into rattlesnakes, he was bit by the rattlesnake, and when he was bit by the rattlesnake, when he came home from the hospital, he went and started buying them and things like that. But the first time I was like actually close to a rattlesnake was the first, I believe. Well, I was up at Hilljack house, because Hilljack lived like probably about an hour away from me, and we was at Hilljack house, and we got the video, and I didn't even remember that it was a rattlesnake sitting there close to me and stuff like that. I was just so excited to be by the rattlesnake or whatsoever. So, it was real cool. That was my first time actually being like real close by the rattlesnake, and then being like in this little reptile den. You seen the spitting cobra, and like the whole screen was just covered in freaking venom and joint, man, from the cobra and stuff like that, man. So, like, it definitely was cool, man.
I don't know how it is with PA, but here for Nevada, like I could have anything native. I just can't have anything exotic.
Yes, I believe Pennsylvania is one of those states to where it's like, it's pretty much like no holds bar, yeah, like whatever. Like whatever, when it comes to reptiles, I know, like, people got kaboons, everything. Yeah, we definitely had an awesome time at Hilljack. Leaving Hilljack house was the first time I actually ever ate deer meat. I never had deer meat before, and I always said I would never eat it if I knew what it was and stuff. But when we left his house, he had like all type of deer roast and deer's steak and stuff like that. So he gave me like a real big bag of deer meat, and my wife wanted to go home and looking it up on YouTube and learn how to cook the deer meat, and it actually
Dude,
was pretty good.
yeah, deer's good. I've had antelope. I've had elk. Um, the one thing I don't like is bighorn sheep or rams. Like they just don't taste that great. Um,
Yeah, I don't like again like I seen you when you were saying about the calamari last night when you said the guy came and brought it live and killed it in front of you and stuff like that. Like that was but calamari we I had it fried and I had it like sauteed and it definitely was pretty good too though.
the whole little, I mean, it was probably a good like maybe like 8 inches around, and like once that thing hit like the hot grill, dude, that thing like danced on it.
Yeah,
But it honestly, it tasted good. It was just super rubbery, like the constant chewing of it. But
yeah.
it tasted good.
So with you with the what's going on with the breeding with yourself?
And shit, man, still waiting for my first clutch. As for the rats, they ain't doing so bad.
So they ain't doing so bad, man. I'm talking about, man. I was breeding so many rats, man, that it was like I I I uh I I,
I
I
actually, so last night I actually said to Keys, like, if they don't produce, like, they get fed off. Well, I had this female for 5 months, 6 months. She grew up to be like, a good sized large rat. Wouldn't produce. She got fed off last night. Odin handled that shit like a champ. I should have recorded it, but I
she
did
said,
not.
I'm a meat and potatoes fella, and I hunt, grew up eating wild game. Like man, I was telling somebody right. I was always a real picky eater growing up, and you like and being like in New Jersey, like where I was from, like I didn't really see any type of like dares and stuff like that unless I went to like Somerset, New Jersey or whatsoever, like out up in the other parts of New Jersey. So I ain't see dares and things like that. So
Okay.
when we go like we went like to like Virginia and South Carolina a lot growing up. So like whenever I went to like outside of New Jersey, I never wanted to eat anything other than Hardee's. Like Hardee's was always like my favorite place to go
Okay.
to growing
So
up.
that's Carl's Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean like it's yeah, I get yeah, like so like whenever I mean, ain't no doubt, L Town, baby, man. I got the New Jersey Devil logo tattooed on my shoulder, man. Like all I ever wanted was a Hardee's chicken sandwich. Like we'd go to Thanksgiving dinner in South Carolina, and like they have all the fancy food and all on the table whatsoever. And all I ever wanted was just a Hardee's chicken sandwich. That was it. Like I didn't want anything else. like
Yeah,
like
dude.
like that was it, man. So like I guess like you could like I'm getting older and I'm getting older, so it's like I eat more stuff. I try more things now than I would when I was a kid and stuff like that, man. But you know, but yeah, man, I'm telling you, all I wanted was a hearty chicken sandwich.
I'm kind of on the same boat with Fungus Queen. Like, I grew up with a lot of game food, like cottontail, deer, antelope, elk.
Hello,
Uh,
hello. He said, he
like,
said, he said the poppy store, man. Word up, man. Look, see the poppy store, which is the like the bodega, or we call it the corner store, man. And
the
like that
corner
was
store,
yeah
hanging up. So here, not to interrupt that, but so my wife tells me that you guys call your front porch over there like the stoop. I'm hanging out on the stoop.
See, I never called it a stoop. Look, the link that I just dropped is the link of me when I was at Hill Jack House when I first came in contact with my first venom snake. But I never called it the stoop though. But like like back home, back home we had the corner store, and you know you go to the corner store and like you'll go there and get you a foot long sandwich. See, you know every place got they call them hoagies and heroes or whatever. I go to the store, you know, let me get a turkey and cheese sandwich. Know what I mean, a foot long sandwich. So for about, and I ain't even lying, man, for about $3.50, you'll come out with a foot long sandwich, 2 bags of 25% chips, and a CNC soda for like $3.50. Know what I mean, and that's a full course meal, like, and you know that's how we grew up right there, man. You go to the Poppy store and they got everything in there, man. Everything.
See, my wife tells me all that, dude, but she's like, what the fuck? Like, she's like, I could get like some like, she would talk about pizza places and all this, and
Yeah,
I can't
man.
remember the name of them because I've never been there, but like, and then she's like, out here, she's like, damn, you guys, the food sucks and it's too pricey. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Listen, like you got a spot, right? You got the Italian cheeseburger. I said it in the chat. Like, the Italian cheeseburger is on the Italian, you know, 12-inch roll with the hamburger. They cut the hamburger in half. They put the fries and all that stuff on top of the burger. And so for like, it depends on where you go. For like $3.50, you'll get the Italian cheeseburger and the free soda. And then when you leave the chicken shack, you leave with a bean pie as well, man. And you know, and that's like that was our Saturdays right there, man. You know, like on Saturdays, my yeah. See, my wife, she actually, like, you know, my wife, she Puerto Rican and stuff. So, know what I mean, I don't miss all her. What?
I've said this before on my live streams.
Native.
Can you hear me?
Know what I mean, man, freaking. But yeah, man, it was like we definitely had. I came out here and asked for like a Italian cheeseburger, man, and I don't know what I got, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Yeah, fucking man, I don't know. I grew up totally
look,
different.
Man, like
as for the Puerto Rican, yeah, dude, like me, I have a Puerto Rican flag in my car. I you know, my wife's really big into Daddy Yankee and all them other guys, and like I love reggaeton, dude. Like that shit. I want to be honest. I have no fucking clue what the hell they're saying, but I love the beat. Puerto Rican food tastes good too. I like it. It's islandy. Like I don't know, it tastes really good.
Yeah, man. I see. I listen, man. I just grew up for real. I just started eating beans, man. Like I couldn't stand beans, man. I hated beans.
Really?
Oh
really?
My God! Listen, man. I would listen, man. I would get in trouble. I would get in trouble because I would not eat my beans at all, man. And still to this day, do not put any peas on my plate. Know what I mean?
How do you not like beans, dude? Like and peas? You don't like peas either?
Listen, I hate peas, man. I can't listen. Like I'm talking about as a kid,
man.
As a kid, I would take my plate, put all the peas in my mouth, and work my way over to the trash can and spit them out. I couldn't. I never like you said, I love ham and beans growing up. I never really I couldn't stand beans, man. I just ain't like the texture of them. But
Uh,
now, I eat them.
I love them, dude. It could be chili, it could be pork and the pork and beans. It could be refried. I don't give a shit. I can make something out with.
Like and then like now, like when I eat beans and rice, like it gotta be butter and sugar in it.
Yeah. Well,
Like gotta be butter and sugar in it. Like I grew up eating rice with with butter and sugar in it. So
I
man.
don't like my I don't know about that, but I mean just because I mean I've tried it like someone's made it before, it's okay, but the natural taste of beans just tastes amazing to me. I don't know why. I don't know, but then again, like once again, dude, I like kimchi, which is fermented cabbage, and like most people are like, that's gross. I'm like, that's cool. I like it.
Like when like she said with the ham and beans, like see like like I never was really too much a crazy fan of like of like ham and stuff like that. Like we eat it for Thanksgiving, but like I never was really too because it was so fatty and stuff like that. But but I eat beans now. No, I eat it now. No, we had a lot of noodles and potatoes and beans and rice. Yeah, like I like if see we grew up with the oodles we grew up with the oodles, the noodles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, kimchi is good.
I never
Everyone's
had that the kimchi. I never had it. I never had that before. I never even heard of it.
can
So love pork.
it's spicy, but it's good.
Yeah, like
Not like a
like
not not like a burning like spicy like oh god, but like a nice perfect tone. It's amazing, dude. You got to try it.
yeah, like I said, wifey already
Yes.
put.
Um, Fungus Queen says it's Korean,
Yeah,
right?
man,
Yes,
like
it is.
freaking. Yeah, like
It is.
yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like I don't know, man. Like now, like growing up, like I would never like drink like sugar. I mean, like eat like drink tea, like brewed tea without sugar. But now I could drink tea without sugar, and like I could drink straight black coffee with no sugar, cream, or nothing in it and stuff like that. Sometimes, like I don't know, man. I went to my aunt house, and she made some squash and again, that's something I would never eat growing up as a kid. And she made some squash, man. Like that was like the best tasting thing like I ever had in my life, man. Like that drink was just so good. Like she just it's like the squash was like she fried it like cabbage or whatever, man. That was like the best tasting thing I ever had.
But Fungus Queen, yes, it is Korean food. Kimchi is Korean. It's amazing. I love it. But yeah, dude, like squash is good. I'll eat that.
Yeah,
Like
man.
I love.
See, it used to be a barbecue. It used to be a barbecue place back in New Jersey on South Orange Avenue called Brothers, and Brothers like Brothers. It was a place where like it was like the barbecue, but they had like the spare ribs, like the and like the meat and the sauce was just so good, man. Know what I mean? Like I remember that right there growing up. Know what I mean? Like the Brothers barbecue spot, man. And my grandfather used to always get the coleslaw. And I love he said look down at my belly. Oh
Oh,
man. I like food. Like but Brothers Barb like my grandfather used to get the coleslaw with it. Now again, I never would imagine myself eating coleslaw, but at the right moment, I tear some coleslaw up, said baked squash with butter and pepper and a little brown sugar. Yeah. See, I never had like the first one my aunt made the squash. Like that was the first time I actually had the squash, and it was actually pretty good. Like it was real good. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Like and I like fried eggplant too, and fried okras.
Yeah. Once again, like I'll try everything at least once.
Oh
Um,
man.
there's very little things I don't like, but I'll pretty much eat everything.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. It definitely, man. You know, getting older, you look at things a lot different. Definitely much so. Definitely much, man. Hey, so remember when we did you ever change up on the on a rodent food or
No, no, I'm still in Missouri.
you do the Missouri?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Once in a blue moon, like I'll rotate it with some dog food, but like for the
Eggplants,
majority of it,
rocking, rocking
They're in
cookies.
Missouri. Because you could kind of see the difference. Like the only reason I mix it up with it is because like would if you just leave the Missouri, like they gnaw on it when they want, when they're hungry. But like if you add a little bit of dog food, like sometimes they'll go to town on that shit and then they'll start breeding.
Yeah,
Like I've had, yeah.
like man, like I wanna. 'Cause I got I got two empty rat racks over there, and like I said, man, like we was pumping out so many rats to where it's like I was giving them I was giving them away and stuff like that, and I didn't have that many snakes at the time that could eat the rats when they got super big, and then I didn't have that many ball pythons that I don't deal with Missouri. Yeah, I like somebody like somebody put me on some on some food that when I was breeding rats. Yeah, it's a dog food. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, like I started feeding my rats dog. It was a food called doggy bag, and like I go to Tractor Supply, and I'll buy a big thing of doggy bag for like $13, and like and I kid you not, we went from like 7 rats to probably like over 100 something rats within a couple months, and like they like like and they did real good on the on the doggy bag. I'm talking about we just had so many rats, man. It was I'm telling I was just giving them away, man. Like, cause people say freeze them or whatsoever, but I didn't want to. Oh, you use Purina, yeah.
Brad
Again,
uses pig feed.
like again, man. The best thing I like, is you learn different experience. You learn different experiences from different people, and again, like there is no one correct or right way. Nah, man, you would take a bunch of different people, and they all give you they key factors or whatsoever. But sometimes, man, you would say how you do or how you raise your animal or whatsoever, and next thing you know, you getting a whole bunch of you getting a whole bunch of death threats in your comments and stuff like that because a person don't agree with what you use or whatever. But
See,
I definitely that's why I started using the dog food.
as for me, like you brought up something that kind of sparked my interest, not to change the subject between Missouri and dog food, but like I still haven't to this day really had any. Yo, what is up, Shane? Hell yeah. Hey, I'm going to drop the link for you, Shane. If you want to join, brother, go ahead. If you can't, I get it. It is what it is. Um, but dude, like
What's going on?
That's Rad's Pythons and Mo. You remember him?
Brad's Pythons? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Change the name?
yeah. New name,
Okay, okay.
new setup. You know, good
Ain't
shit,
nothing
good
wrong.
shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with the with changing up or somewhat, man. Nothing wrong with that at
No,
all.
no, especially like it'll be like you, like when we all see you at like 5 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be Master Madman Serpents or like something like that. Like, we, dude, I honestly I want to bring this up. I do miss the fucking goddamn morning shows, man. You got to start like do some kind of live stream, man, dude. I miss that shit. You keep me entertained. What the hell's going on?
Yeah,
I
man.
understand the landscaping. I get it, but like, man, you gotta at least have one day a week BPL could watch you.
All right, man. Listen, man. I was thinking about it, man, and I'm gonna start my live streams back up in the morning again, man. You know, like it definitely, you know, landscaping is over. You know, I got some properties and stuff I got to go and take care of, but landscaping is over, and so you know, like I got some more free time on my hands, so I definitely start back up with the live streams. And man, I just, man, like you, like a BPL, man, like you definitely like you good with it, man. You great with it, man, and you keep everybody entertained, man. I got to get that back, man. But you know, I definitely, you know, I'm glad I get to sit here and get to watch, and like I definitely enjoyed myself last night, man. You know, especially talking to Keys and them, man. It was a, you know, it was a good feeling, man. You know, just to, again, like the world is so big, but at the same time, it's like it's so small because you just run into people, you know what I mean, like from all over the place, and just like that, man. Isaiah, man, what's going on? Like
What's up, Isaiah?
it definitely, I love it and I enjoy it, man. And you know, like dealing with with depression and stuff like that. You know, like coming on here on YouTube, man, it definitely uplifts you sometimes, man. You know, it keeps you going when you got, you know, wonderful people that come out and show you some love and support, man. It definitely keep you going. So I remember when Madman doing that, showing off the show. That was cool to see us going. Yeah, man. I'm gonna start doing live streams again, man. And I'm gonna definitely start doing it again, man.
So not to get off reptiles, but you know, you said the world's big, but at the same time, it's small. Honestly, this is how I look at it, and like most people would be like, yeah, I don't know, depending on how they feel. But like for me, we are the size of a speck of dust that is out there on the universe. Like it is fucking crazy. I hear myself in the background, by the way. Like it's fucking crazy. I hear myself in the background, by the way.
Oh, you that my fault. I'm trying. Cause it keep going out on my on my on my on my thing.
What's up, DJ Reptiles? Hell yeah, Isaiah, welcome. Everybody, appreciate you guys. Show's not over. Smack that like button if you haven't already and share this shit out. I appreciate it.
Can't.
Hell yeah. You guys are awesome though, everyone that's been here. And what's up? Yo, can you hear me? I don't think he could hear me.
I'm trying to. Oh, I think I done freaking killed the freaking the oh, dang. Is the laptop charged up?
No.
It's not charged.
What happened?
Cause that not the headset.
While we're waiting on Madman real quick, Shane, hit me up on IG, dude. Let's do a live stream here soon. We got to see how Rad's Pythons and Mo is doing.
Let me go check.
I think he is. Oh, he'll be right back. Don't worry. The show is not over. I am Ball Python Love. And yeah, I dropped a link earlier in the chat. So if anyone wants to join up, if anyone, DG, Keys, he'll be back in a minute. But if you guys want to join up, go ahead. Wasn't too far back in the chat, if I remember. Nope, not that far. Just waiting for him to come back. If you guys, once again, haven't already, please smack that like button, share shit out. Just waiting for Madman to come back. Area 51 Morse, he was supposed to show up. He never showed up. Shit happens, though. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I mean, so far, good conversations. Like, he was picky eater growing up. Apparently, Madman was. It's all good, though. It's all good. We're going to get him to try some new shit. Watching shows with the kids, I can't, or I would join in. I've already been rude enough. I get it. Just waiting for him. He'll be back though. No worries. Got 11 in the house. Fucking A. You guys are awesome. Once again, tomorrow night, so why I have time, might as well promote this because I am a co-host to somebody, and that is KY Constrictors. So tomorrow night, you will see the first glimpse. If you're not subscribed to KY Constrictors, please go do that. That would be awesome. The live is not over though. Keys Constrictors, I appreciate it though. Still a good live. BPL, hell yeah, appreciate it. Tomorrow I am on his channel as a co-host, and it's going to be a badass time. Once again, it's KY Constrictors. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to him. You'll see us. We came up with a name last week on Saturday. We got the intro ready and everything. It's going to be called the Reptile Boys. It's badass. Don't miss it. Tomorrow night, KY's channel, KY Constrictors on YouTube. CSL, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
I had to switch devices. So I just wanted to come back and say good night to everybody. Get up out of here.
All right. All right.
Appreciate you having me on here, bro.
Hell yeah, brother. Anytime, brother. Like, dude, you're a good friend. We talk off the live streams and all that, dude. I have much love and respect for you and your family and everything. And I hope breeding season goes well for you and everything.
Same here, bro. Same here, man. Hey, look, man. Thank y'all. Everybody have a good night. It was cool hanging out with y'all. BPL, much love, man. And holla at me later, man.
For sure, brother. Hell yeah. So it looks like that was the end of it. I appreciate Madman joining. Like, that's a good friend right there. Yeah, I'm out. I'm going to call the night here. Maybe TNT Balls is still live. I don't know. Thanks for joining. I mean, I'll drop the link one more time. If someone wants to join, I'll go a little bit longer. No one joins, though. And then I'm out. I'll give 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Well, if you haven't already, just know I am Ball Python Love. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, share the shit out. I appreciate it. Until next time, I am out. Just like the videos, I'm going to play the intro / outro. And until next time, I'm Ball Python Love. Got that shit.